Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Monday, August 7th.
We do have deputies at each of our schools. We have 2 at each high school, 1 at each middle school, 1 at each elementary level, plus 1 at Imagine.
That's school safety specialist and risk manager Tommy Woolleyhan talking about efforts to keep schools safe in Flagler County with the first day of school slated for this week. Woolleyhan says schools are physically secure.
This year, now both high schools have 5 campus security personnel, which their jobs primarily is to roam the hallways, roam the campuses, be at our front guard shacks, checking visitors in. They are on golf carts, they are on foot. They are basically walking the perimeter of the campus, ensuring that no exterior gate is left unlocked, opened. They're manned when they are open.
Plus, there are lots of cameras.
We have over 900 cameras in the district, so we have a lot of physical security, but we're continuing to add on. We just are wrapping up a big construction project at Belterre Elementary, securing that front lobby vestibule. That way, visitors do not have access to the main campus without being buzzed in.
Flagler School Superintendent LaShaka Moore stressed the importance of seeing something and saying something.
Really reminding our community when you hear of something, being sure to speak up about it and allow for our local trained sheriff department to look into those things. Because when you go back and look at all of these school shootings, someone knew something every time.
Woolleyhan says people have 2 options to report anything suspicious.
They can report through Fortify FL. They can download the app. It's getfortifyfl.com. There's a link on our website at flaglerschools.com if they don't want to go to the website. They can also use our Let's Talk feature that will then forward it to myself and the appropriate authorities.
Students return to Flagler schools this Thursday. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. Flagler County deputies are taking extra steps to ensure the first day of school Thursday is a safe one.
The 2023-24 Flagler County school year begins on Thursday, August 10th. Starting today, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office will be increasing patrols around local school zones and residential bus stops to reinforce traffic safety, education, and awareness before students return to class. More details from Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
The school buses, walkers, and bicycle riders will add time to your drive. Remember to keep your patience and do not drive distracted. School zones, it is illegal under Florida law to text and use your phone.
Members of the FCSO command staff will join school resource deputies at every public school in the county on Thursday morning to welcome the children and teachers as they begin another year of learning.
Flagler Schools hosted its 12th annual Back to School Jam this past Saturday at Flagler Palm Coast High School. Teresa Rizzo is the executive director of the Flagler Education Foundation.
We're here today at the Back to School Jam to get our students ready for going back to school. So we gave out about 500 backpacks in about 45 minutes this morning. And now we're just starting to give out school supplies so our students are at least ready for that first week of school. District personnel was on hand to provide information on various programs and services, including after-school programs. Rizzo was excited about the turnout. This event is packed, so it has not been this packed probably since about 2018-19. Definitely shows us that our community is out and about and getting back to whatever new normal is, and it's just exciting to see everybody out today. Applications are open for the Palm Coast Cultural Arts Grant.
Palm Coast supports cultural arts and has offered an annual cultural arts financial assistance grant program for several years. The grant program provides funding for cultural arts programs or events that are conducted within the city of Palm Coast by Flagler County-based nonprofit organizations. As funding is expected to become available for fiscal year 2024 for events or programs taking place between October 1st and September 30th of 2024, the city is looking for grantees. Some ideas are the promotion of literature, dance, film, and theater arts, and even the presentation of a new cultural activity to the community. Submissions must be sent to the City Parks and Recreation Assistant no later than August 25th. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Who is Howard Holly?
Howard Hawley's been a part of Flagler County, having run for County Commission in District 2, a board member of the Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce, a founding member of the Flagler Tiger Bay Club. He's chaired the Foundation for Flagler's Future Board, the Palm Coast Arts Foundation, and much more. So how does a man with Holly's background see himself as a leader?
A lot of times I think people think leadership is being out front because the word just connotates that. And I'm saying to you, I don't agree with that. I believe leadership is stepping back and letting others step to the front.
Holly was a recent guest on Business Minds Coffee Chat with Jay Shear and said that being a leader means letting those around you own the achievement. Business Minds Coffee Chat with host Jay Shear is on WNZF Saturday mornings at 8:30, and it's on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, Howard Holly on how to be a leader. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Lee Show with your WNZF local sports update.
Week 2 of football practice starts today for Flagler, Palm Coast, and Matanzas. For Pirate coach Matt Forrest, it's about making each and every player better.
We're very demanding and we're hard on them. I think they know that we're only doing that so they can be the best version of themselves, and I think they respond to that. Whether you're the first-string quarterback or the eighth-string quarterback, I coach you the same. And what that tells them is that you can be a part of this football program, and when you leave here, you're going to be better than when you arrived.
For Forrest, the summer grind is not just about the game.
We got to prepare kids to leave here as young men and be able to tackle whether it's a job or community college or technical college or whatever they decide to do. They got to be well equipped to do that, and that's really the foundation of our program.
The Pirates have an intra-squad scrimmage this Friday, 4:30 at the Ship. It's open to the public and admission is free. At FPC, Coach Daniel Fish continues to work in players who have returned from injury or transferred to FPC since spring practice.
We got a lot of guys that we got back from injury that we didn't have in the spring. We had a lot of guys, or a handful of guys, come in the summer, and obviously we're looking to take the next step each day, but we're very excited to get the season underway.
Fish says the competition level has increased, but his team is united in their goals.
They've embraced those guys really well, and they're out there competing against each other in practice, and there's no hard feelings. There's no, this guy came in and I'm competing with him for a spot. It hasn't been that type of thing. It's been great, man, whatever makes us the best, and then it brings out the best competition out of each individual player as well when they have people to compete with for a spot.
FPC Cross Country had their perennial Devil Take the Hind event. Cassidy DeYoung paced the ladies, Braden Warmick led the boys. The Bulldogs hosted their 12th annual Spikes and Spurs Classic at FPC August 25th and 26th. Matanzas wrestlers Kendall Bibla, Tiana Fries, and Christina Borgman took gold at the AAU Junior Olympics last month. We are your home for local sports, with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.